If you want to live in your own plan, then you have to defy other people's plan. And a lot of times there's going to be a lot of resistance when you defy other people's plan. You'll be extremely uncomfortable. You'll feel a lot of pressure. Going against the society is not easy. Living a life on a daily basis, which is like counterintuitive to how 99% of the planet is trying to live. And every step that at least that we are taking is kind of opposite to how the society wants us to live. So that is a high pressure. Being in that pressure, most people succumb and they're like, forget it, let me not, and they give in. It's a torturous life. The life that we are over here heading is a torturous life. A lot of pain, a lot of frustration, a lot of failures. Like 90% of it is just like being in massive pain all the time, and there's 10% glory every now and then. Most of the time it's like crazy, hurt and a lot of frustration, and you keep going through the 4 or 5 stages of grief over and over and over again. Whatever other person's plan is for you, you have to stop, take a deep breath, think, what is your plan? Does it this match my plan, or it does not match my plan? Who else has the plan or has been there which has my plan? And then you have to be in that plan and try to be in that plan. Access to being in that plan depends on how hungry you, how crazy you execute, and eventually be in that plan. But for right now, the most important thing is you have to decide, and maybe you'll be alone for a bit. So when you want your ideal relationship to be in, there are going to be times where you're going to be extremely lonely. There's not going to be anyone next to you. Being strong in those moments is extremely important, which will determine the quality of the relationship that you get into. Even with job, if you really are strong, and in those moments when you are transitioning from one place to another, one job to another, there are going to be times where you're going to go into depths of such high negativity where you'll be like, dude, like, I don't know, dude, if I can bear this torture, and like I made such a mistake. I should have not listened to anyone. I should have continued my old job. At least I was comfortable. At least some money was there. At least I had some brand. At least some respect. Everyone used to look up to me. At least my everyday life was going. And now I don't know what's gonna happen.